Hey Jess, hey Shannon. I'm going to follow up from some of the Google Doc questions with this quick video to sort of explain how I see it. And again, I love all the questions and, are really exploring, is this the right thing to do? Is it getting too complicated? What I've proposed in the Google Doc is based off workshops I've run both online and in person. It's a bit of an amalgamation of the two. So I really love the fact that we are, really questioning whether we're doing too much, because keeping it simple is the key, as I'm sure we all appreciate. And I'm very happy to remove things to simplify. So I just wanted to sort of share more articulately how I see it. So I would basically do the whole thing through Zoom. I would have in Zoom. So there would be me with any visuals that I use, and then the people. I wouldn't go for breakout rooms, because I find they're great once a group is meeting for a second or third time. But for the first time where they meet me, I find breakout rooms can be quite sort of time consuming and distracting, and they kind of break up the momentum. So I would sort of say, let's just stay me demonstrating and then taking questions from people via, letting them come off mute or putting questions in the chat, and having someone on your team to help facilitate that would be fantastic. And agreed, this is a meeting, not a webinar, so we get more interaction. And so what we're going to do in the fourth part, which is the 45 minutes, is kind of demonstrate how to take a pitch into and I would love it to be live, but I completely agree, we do need a backup plan. So we do need one that we can have as plan B. So that would be great to maybe get something from the team, and again, something live that you're working on. I don't want to know what it is, because I often find the spontaneity of me just hearing it for the first time live in a moment, we come up with some great ideas. I've done this a lot with Innovate UK. We do this as part of our workshops. We've done 6 of those workshops, and I've also done 150 pitch clubs where we're listening to pitches for the first time and riffing on them. So I'm quite confident I can do that. But of course, if we want to figure it all out in advance, I'm totally down with that, because we want this to be an amazing webinar. So basically what we would do is we would invite somebody to come up and say, hey, give us your company introduction. Give us a 2 to 3 minute verbal pitch of what you do. So that's what it is. Where they would use this could be on their website, could be networking, could be social media, could be a proposal follow-up, could be a call follow-up. So those are all the applications. Why is this a useful exercise? And then how they would give us that pitch would just be verbal, no slides, no, they can have a script prepared if they want, but really they just pitch on the call. So that's their participation. So that's what we would be working with in this 45-minute session. So what does that 45-minute session look like? I've chopped it into 3 bits, 3 15-minute sections, and 4A is chopped in half. So the yellow section, that's when we get the pitch, live or the pre-prepared mold pitch. That's fantastic. And then the second part of 4A is when we talk about it, we brainstorm, we get ideas from the group, we invite people to come and share, but we keep it so it's like 3 minutes of pitching and then 12 minutes of talking, and again there's a bit of wobble and margin in there. Once we've done that, we would then take that discussion into a Figma board where I would have a pre-prepared 3-beat mountain structure. That's where we would sort of brainstorm version 2, 15 minutes for that, getting people's ideas. I would basically say, hey, this is how I would do it. We could do a version, then we could get some feedback from other people. Figma's quick and very versatile, so that's fantastic. And then 4C is when we would then say, okay, this is what we've iterated as our pitch on the 3-beat mountain. How would we visualize that in And the 3 to 5 beat is basically a short with 3 to 5 slides. And we would make that live based on what the group we discussed in part 4B, based on what was influenced from 4A. So it sort of moves through. And here we would want to showcase, how do we add a quick text slide? How do we add a GIF? Maybe how do we bring in a sketch? How do we, do all sorts of different techniques? And we want it to be quite quick, quite rough, quite raw. Rough in the sense that we're not over polishing it, but we're trying to show the versatility and the flexibility of the software. And so we would make that live. So that would be the breakdown. And 100% need to do this as a full walkthrough demo, because I may have underestimated the complexity and I may have underestimated how quick I think I can do things. But this is based on me moving fairly swiftly and having the intro done as the advanced video. So let me know any questions, really looking forward to it, and I will finish the Google Doc questions and feedback, and we can have another call soon. All right, take care, bye-bye.